Hello. Today is a great day for a miracle. Thank you for taking a walk with us into this world of miracles where we explore a series of spectacular incidents that took place during the life and times of Jesus Christ. These we call miracles. I'm Reverend Ronald Nathan, and I'm the minister of the Hoggard AME Zion Church in Jackson and St. Michael on the island of Barbados. A miracle is an extraordinary and astonishing happening that is due to the presence and actions of God. The miracles of Jesus Christ gives us a glimpse of his compassion, his identity, and his future plans. These culminate in our exclamation, "Oh my God." Today, we are exploring the sixth meditation on this miracle we call a mass miracle. Found in Matthew chapter 14, verse 15 to 21, where Jesus feeds the 5,000. And I read just a few of these verses. Jesus, as evening approached, the disciples came to him and said, "This is a remote place and it's already getting late. Send the crowds away so they can go to the villages and buy themselves some food." Jesus replied, "They do not need to go away. You give them something to eat." "We have here only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish," they answered. "Bring them here to me," he said. And he directed the people to sit down on the grass, taking the 5 loaves and 2 fish, and looking up to heaven, he gave thanks and broke the loaves. Then he gave them to the disciples, and the disciples gave them to the people. They all ate and were satisfied, and the disciples picked up 12 basketfuls of broken pieces that were left over. The number of those who ate were about 5,000 men, besides women and children. Jesus' ministry in the first century Judea was in a Roman province with a turbulent history. The Jewish people suffered from leadership that had aligned itself to political colonialists on one hand and religious bigots on the other. There was mass poverty, disease, and frustration in the Roman province of Judea. The conclusions of the people was that only God, or the God of their ancestors, could help them. They cried, as my grandmother used to, "Lord, lend a hand." Political agitators would raise their hopes, which would be dashed by the Roman military enterprise. Prophets would rise and spiritual revival would come, but soon peter out or be snuffed out, as was the case with John the Baptist. The Jesus movement was galvanized into action through the life and ministry of Jesus the Christ. Here in this "Oh my God" moment, Jesus invests in a lad, the disciples, and the multitude. He gave them the ability to see beyond the limits within which they are constrained. In other words, insurmountable obstacles and impossible situations are only so if you accept those boundaries. Belief in God does not have to be only a pie in the sky when I die religious concept. It can also entertain a steak on my plate while I wait reality. These people knew that they were part and parcel of a miracle, and that miracles can also be a part of their future lives. They had grasped the truths of Jesus' teaching and saw the steps that God would take through Jesus' ministry to keep them alive. They were learning on the job. They were learning that faith has to be activated and acted upon. Starving people is an affront to the will and purpose of God for humanity in the first century Judea as it is in the 21st century Tigray, Ethiopia. So there you have it. God the Father working the extraordinary through his Son for his praise and glory. Amen. If this meditation has been a blessing to you, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to pass on our link to your family and friends and give us a thumbs up. God bless you and have a great day.